What's up guys, May back from the video, and today I am going to be doing a collection video. This is something that I have not done in a very long time, so I'm super excited to do it. It's probably been 8 months, and this is going to be my January of 2022 video. So, we're actually going to start off with the vehicles, and in particular the UNSC vehicles. I didn't realize how crazy my collection was until I started doing this, but we're going to go through everything. We're going to go pretty fast, so don't expect to be on anything too long. We have a Scorpion tank. We have the Kinsano's mech. We have a Wasp. We have a Razorback. A Warthog. Another Warthog. Another Rocket Hog. Warthog. Special Ops Goshawk. A Oni Speeder Bike. A mongoose, you know what it is, and the exact same thing again. Then we have a, this is like the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a broken down Warthog. Then we have a Cobra. We have a bunch of ODST drop pods. I'm just gonna kind of... Alright, and now we are at the Banished. So here we have a Banished turret, a Banished defense post that is actually made from the Skiff Intercept. Then we have a Prowler. It's not actually Banished, but it's a brute vehicle. The mech suit, a Banished chopper, amazing looking chopper. A Prowler that doesn't look banished, or isn't technically banished, but it's red, so it's banished now. A chopper, then an old one that came with the cat and the bubble shield. A Banished Goliath, one of the coolest and most underrated characters, I guess? I don't really know. Then the Skiff, another underrated vehicle. And then we have another mech right there. Then we have a turret. This is a very rare set, but a really cool one. A Banished Banshee. Another Banished Banshee. Another Banished Banshee. A Banished Ghost, and the Banished drone, I guess. I don't really know what it is. It's an alternate build to the Skiff, I believe, and it's one of the coolest alternate builds in my opinion. Just the way it's got an interior, it stands up, something that I definitely want to use in a few more dioramas. But yeah, that is... Alright, and now we are at the Covenant. First off, let's start with the drop pods. We have 3 damage drop pods. There. We have the Snow drop pod, the Undamaged drop pod in a light purple, and then we have this different color purple for the other drop pod. And then we also have 2 Flood drop pods, which are 2 of my favorites. Something I'd probably never trade because I don't think they'll ever come out again. This is like a Julim Dama faction post-Covenant ghost. There's another ghost, and this one actually can be put into the spirit, which I'm going to show later. Or the shadow, sorry, not the spirit. There is one of the original ghosts, which looks terrible, but it's cool to have, I guess. The Revenant, the Grunt Goblin, the Spectre. Doesn't look that good now, but when you actually have elites on it, it looks incredible. A turret, a Julim Dama's Covenant Banshee, an Orbital Banshee, right there, really cool one. Another turret, this is the turret section of the video, I guess. And then a Wraith. I really wish I had this Wraith like in full. Hopefully they release it again, or one that even looks better. But I actually am missing this side, so that kind of stinks. But it's pretty cool. And then here's probably my, well, not my rarest set, but one of my rarest sets, and that is the Shadow right here. It doesn't really look that good right now, but once you get figures on it, it actually looks really nice. You can open it up like this and put a little figure in there. But yeah, that is the Covenant section. Alright, and next is the Signature Series sets. First we have the Unsc Pelican from the Halo Infinite line. I actually custom this a little bit. I have 2 pilots inside, but I actually put 2 seats in there and then that little control thing. I just thought it looked cool. So there's that. And then also the back part I did a little custom to. I don't want to get into that just because this video is going to be so long, but if you guys want to see that, comment below. Next is the Scarab. And I actually did a review of this. If you want to check it out, just look it up on my reviews part of my channel. And this is the centerpiece of my collection. Once I get my own place, I'm going to have this pretty much displayed up front and center for everything. Yeah, it's just incredible. Alright, next we're going to move very quickly to the spirit. And my spirit actually has a ghost in between the two forked prongs right there. And then I have some figures. It's kind of a display piece for me. I have it on one of my table, or one of my cabinets. And then it has figures inside, with some weapons in there. And then there's Chief standing beside it. I guess he's preparing to take it down. Just a really awesome set. I love it. And then beside it I have this little tower. Also here is my little helmets collection. I'm not going to show everything there because I have a bunch of pictures of my family and stuff, so I don't really want that being seen. There's my gold figures from the 10th anniversary, or the 20th anniversary pack. And there's also a CE Master Chief. And then here are my two other helmets. Alright, let's move to the next one, which is the Grunts. I'm finally getting onto figures. I think I finished all my vehicles, hopefully. I didn't miss anything, other than my more special vehicles, which I'll get to later. So here we have several Grunt Ultras that are red. And then we have some Storm Grunts. We have a silver, a blue, a maroon, I guess. I'm not really exactly sure how you would describe that. A green, which is actually my favorite one of those. Then we have Grunt, I don't know if they're majors or ultras, but we have several orange ones. And then we have Grunt Miners. We have several Grunt Miners right here. We have a purple Grunt Miner, a white Grunt Miner, purple again, blue, a Spec Ops Grunt is what I'm going to call it. I don't know if it actually is, but it has that kind of paint job. An orange Grunt Miner, a light blue from the Hornet, Wasp, a blue Grunt Miner, purple, orange again, and this one looks the most CE-like. Another purple Grunt Miner, a orange, a blue, which I've actually swapped the Carapace with another one, another Spec Ops, and another orange. We also have another purple, another white, and then here is a lot of people's probably favorite part is the Victor section. And that's several blind bags, and I think there's one from the Razorback. Here is the unarticulated ones, or the old articulation. It's just a pile of them. I don't want to get out every one of them and display them. You can kind of see them. I don't really use them that much, so that's where they are. But yeah, there are the Grunts, and next we'll be moving on to, let's go with the Hunters. No, let's go with the Jackals. Alright, and next we're going to go to the Jackals and then the Drones. Here are two Jackals from the Shadow Envoy. Here are two Jackals from the Scarab. Here is a Delta Series Jackal, which is half active camo. There is an Echo Series Jackal. I don't know what series that Jackal is. And there's two purple Jackals from the Covenant Battle Packs. Here are two Heroes Jackals. And then several just random Jackals. There's the Jackal Freebooter, as you know, one of my top 10. The Banished Jackals right here. And the Jackals will go by pretty quick now that I see it. And here we have a ton of drones. I mean, I'm not going to name every one. You can see what color they are. I will stop for the red and green drone right here, because those are just really nice. I mean, that red drone is beautiful. They really need to release more drones. Or maybe skirmishers will come soon, who knows. More yellow, and then more yellow, and yeah, that is the Jackals and the drones. I went through those pretty quick. There you go. And now we are on to one of my personal favorites, the Elites. First off, we have 6 black Elite Ultras from Halo Infinite Series 2, 3 Elite Ultras from Series 3, 2 Heroes from Series 12, a white Elite Ultra and 2 red Elite Ultras, 4 blue Elite Miners from the drop pods, 2 black from the Banshee. This one is actually a pretty rare Elite. It's like I guess a sort of a metallic brown from the Cobra, a dark blue, a yellow from Halo Universe, and then we have like 8 black Elite Storm Elites, 3 purples, 1 orange, 1 gray, or I guess this one's more silver. Really actually a very nice figure. Really nice. 2 reds and then 1 other red from the original Banished Banshee. Really, that's one of my favorite figures actually. An orange Zealot, a copper Zealot, a purple Zealot, 3 black Zealots, which is one of my proudest things that I have. It's pretty awesome. A silver Zealot, red Zealot, another red Zealot, another red Zealot, a white Zealot from the what is this from? The Spirit, sorry. 3 Elite Generals who are blue, another Elite General, which is actually one of my favorites, and then another Elite General. And then here is the Flood. I don't really have many Flood at all, so here's the 4 Infection forms and then 1 Flood Elite, or Flood Marine. And yeah, that is the Elites. Yeah, they're not all of them, there's actually more, but we'll get to those in a second. Alright, and next we have the finishing off the Elites, and then we will have the Brutes. And here are several Elite Rangers, most of them from the Battle Packs, I guess what they would be. And that one is actually from the... I'm not exactly sure where it's from. And then there is another Red Elite, a Black Custom done by Luc Lapierre, several green Elites from Halo, the Blind Bags, I don't remember what series it was, probably Series 1. There is a blue Elite, another Elite Miner, another, and then this is actually one of my favorites. The little gold detailing on one of his arms is actually, it makes him look so much better. 2 Brute Chieftains that are active camo, and then 1 from the Heroes line. Here we have 2, these are supposed to be like how you see Brutes in ODST at night. One of them is a Captain and one is a Miner. Here is a Jetpack Brute, a Halo Wars 2 Brute, a Brute Warrior or Captain, I can't remember. There's another one, and then there's a Brute Captain. I think those 2 are called Warriors. 2 Brute Miners, and then here are several Halo 2 Brutes, which I actually just talked about in the review, and those are amazing figures. Here are more Brute Warriors from Halo Infinite, and I mean pretty much all these are the same. It's just the arm piece, which is different on some of them, and that one has a different chest piece, which is a little bit more brown. But yeah, right there, that is all my Brutes, and then finishing up the Elites. Alright, and now we have the Hunters. Right here is my Gold Hunter, one of the coolest pieces of my collection. And then here are the lame Blue Hunters, which are the worst ones. Next we have the Red Remnant Hunters from the Halo Heroes Series 11, I believe. And I have 4 of those. The Banished Hunter from the Pelican. The Hunter from the Wasp. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's... Look at that shield. That is a gorgeous figure. There's purple details, those blue like fuel rod ammo. A Banished Hunter from the Wasp, which is again really cool. Has a lot of Banished logos on it, or a Banished logo on it. I think it looks dope. And then here are the Blue Hunters, which are pretty awesome. I feel like they need to release those again because I mean they're literally the most common hunters. So kind of crazy they don't have those. And yeah, those are the Hunters. And now we're at the Prometheans, and here are the Promethean Knights, and I just have 2 of them. Prometheans really didn't hit me like I think they you know, I kind of wish they would, because the figures are actually pretty nice. Then we have 4 blue soldiers, They might have little differences, but can't really recognize them. That one looks a little different from the other three. And then we have the Promethean crawlers, or the dogs, as my girlfriend calls them. A watcher, and then we have a monitor that I kind of just switched the eyes up. I have a red and a pink and a green, so I kind of have him as a possible character. Here are my character figures, and so they're not with the other figures. I keep them in a separate location. The Brotherhood of Sinners, some generals. There's an Insurrectionist General, more UNSC, the Evil Fire Team Apollo right here. Oh man, these figures are so nice. I guess I really like that one, the Hermes. That soldier is really nice. That Wetwork is super nice. Anubis is good. Recon. The Protector might be one of my favorite figures that Mega Construx has ever made. It's super nice. JFO, another Recon. I might change that one up because it really could look better. And then there is the, I guess I'm just going to call it the George Spartan, because I forget what it's called. And here are my translucent figures. I use these for holograms a lot of times. There is the Elite Ranger, the Avesta, I'm focusing, a Protector, there is the Pilot, there is my very sad Atriox without one of his legs. I need to find another leg, I guess. I don't remember what this one's called. I think this is a Centurion. There is a Halo CE Master Chief. And then there is a Cutter. But yeah, those are my translucent, my named characters, or not named characters, the characters from my named series. And then, yeah, that's it. So on to the next one. And now we are on to probably the most insane part of my collection, and that is my Halo Infinite Marines. I'm not going to go through every one of them because, you guys know what Halo Infinite Marines look like. I'm just going to kind of just pan through them all. I tried to mix them up. I want to have a lot of skin tones, different gender. I want my dioramas to look dynamic. Because it used to, you only had one type of Marine typically, and that was all you had, and so your dioramas could kind of look a little bit stagnant, just because you didn't have much of a mix. We can count them in a second. We switch over now to some custom Marines from the Customizer pack, and these are white. I consider them like either medics or spec ops. I also have some Halo CE Marines in this lineup. That one is from the Forge Hog. Again, there's Halo CE Marines, several of them, and then we have two pilots, and that pilot is actually amazing. It's from the Frost Raven, one of the most unknown, really cool figures that Mega has. And yeah, I'm gonna count how many Marines there are in a second. Or actually, you know what? I'll let you guys do it. Let me know in the comments how many Marines are there. I'll give you a second to count. And comment below. I'd be really impressed if someone has gotten this far first off, and then also counted all these Marines. So yeah, we're moving on to the next part. Alright guys, we're at the next section, and we have a ton of different types of Marines. We're going to go through all of them. We won't spend too much time on each type. We have two green elite generals. We have, I think this is 3 security Marines. And then we have 3 more security Marines, but they're the Arctic kind. And we also have this Halo Wars Marine in black. Some Halo 4 Marines, 2 in green, 1 in white. And here are the Halo 3 Marines. Most of them are the white skinned ones, but there's also a darker skinned one. And then we have this kind of, I guess it's a custom. It's a Marine Sniper mold, and I added a CE Marine helmet to it. 2 more generals, which I kind of switched up the helmets to so they would look a little bit more distinct. A Halo 4 Heavy Marines. Another Halo 4 Heavy Marine. Several Halo 2 Marines. 4 of them are the new articulation from the Halo Universe series, and the other 2 of these specifically are from the Shadow. And here, as a lot of people know, this is like these are my favorite figures pretty much, or at least my favorite Marines. even more than the Infinite. And this is the Halo Wars Marine in brown, and these came from the Delta series. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I love those. Probably never trade them away, but hopefully they get released again in a more malleable way, so you could take off the helmet, add another head, and then have that mask face under like the new series, just looking like. Again, these are the same Marine, just in a different color. Here are the Cryo Marines, and those are pretty awesome. I was really lucky to get those from Mexico. And here are some Flame Marines. I don't know exactly where they came from. I just know this one's from the 10th anniversary. The other ones are pretty plain. Really cool figure. Glad Mega has those. And yeah, that is the next part of the Marines. Hope you guys enjoyed that part. And on to, I think this is ODST, so probably one of, at least some of your favorite part. And next we have partially mine, and then partially many of yours favorite figure type, I guess, is I have NMPD, which I love, and then we will have the ODSTs right after. Here are the NMPD officers. Here is one from the Maverick series. Here are some SWAT ODST officers. I have them in the blue and the black undersuits. Several of them. The NMPD pilot right there from the Hornet. A green ODST. The Marine Sniper, which I count as an ODST. The Drop Pod ODST. Another blue ODST. This is actually the rookie, but I just use him as a normal ODST since the new rookie looks so much better. Here is a Special Ops ODST. Green ODST. A tan ODST. Black ODST. Another tan ODST. Yellow ODST. A blue and silver one, which is actually one of the best ODSTs that Mega actually makes. This reflective silver just looks really nice. There aren't really many other figures like it, so I'm a big fan. Then this from the Drop Pod ODST, this one is as well, and this one is as well. This is another favorite of mine, or an ODST Sniper. A blue and red ODST. A green ODST, and it has a really cool backpack that Mickey actually uses. Another Drop Pod ODST. And then here is my personal favorite ODST, and the one that I use to play myself in the Mega Gabby Origins series. And this one is from the Stormbound series. Really cool. Just a really cool contrast of colors. Another rookie, another Drop Pod ODST, another Drop Pod ODST. And here are my active camo figures. That one is the Master Chief, Cat, a Trailblazer, I can't actually tell. I think that was the Carter one. And then that one, I think, is the same figure. Here is the Fireteam Shadow figures. There is a War Master, maybe? Yes, a War Master, the Linda Spartan, a EVA, which is actually my favorite. I mean, look at that. That is a beautiful figure. And then the Bug Spartan, because I do not know the name of it. I will continue to call it the Bug Spartan. Here are my red figures. That is one of the heroes, a Recon, maybe? A Athlon. Oh my gosh, they're all slipping my mind right now. But that one, a Mark IV, a Protector, I guess it's a Helljumper Spartan, a Soldier. I don't know what that one is, but that's a really cool one. It's one of the heroes from Series 11. And I have 3 Spartan Infected forms from the Delta series. That was the Ultra Rare in the Delta series, which is the best blind bag series that Mega has ever had, by the way. Here is a partial custom Mark 7, a Hermes, a Mark 7, a Recon maybe? Mark 7, Centurion, which is kind of goofy looking. And then here are my 3 light blue Spartans. There's the Soldier, the Copperhead, and the Helioscrill. There's the Anubis, which is actually one of my favorite Spartans. I mean, that color contrast is incredible. And then here is a Black Recon. Again, if I don't know the names, I'm really sorry. There's just a ton of figures, and I've been doing this for about an hour, so it's getting kind of tiring. But yeah, there we are again. That's the NMPD ODST and some of the Spartans. We're actually going to be finishing up the Spartan soon, and then we're getting close to the end, and that is the best part because that's name figures and some of my more special sets, at least in my opinion. So yeah, on to the next one. Alright, and these are the last of the Spartans before we get to what I think is the best part of my collection. It's my display, but yeah, let's finish this out. So here are the green Spartans. Or wait, no, actually start with the white. So we have this Series 14 Spartan. We have a Scout, Air... something, I don't know. Soldier, Wetwork, Protector, Recruit, a JFO, which is a very nice figure, a Hermes, again another Delta series banger, this is a custom I made. We have a Purple Scout from Delta, or no, actually that's from Echo, sorry. Another custom, a Series 14 figure, from the Spartan Customizer pack. Then we have a green Mark 5, I believe. Then we have a Defender. Then we have a Carter Spartan, Air Assault, Centurion, Vector, which is one of the ugliest Spartans, but it's so weird that I have to have one figure of it. A Recon, a Anubis, Gungnir, and the Bug Spartan. As you know, I will never learn the name because I'm going to keep calling it the Bug Spartan. A EVA, which is one of the best figures. Oceanic, pretty cool. I'm not sure what this one is. Mark 7, Athlon, a Carter style Spartan. And here is another Gungnir. And this is a glow-in-the-dark figure, which is really cool because I actually think it's my only glow-in-the-dark. Hopefully Mega produces some more of those. And custom, Mark 7, a custom JFO, another custom JFO, a Mark 4 Spartan, an Athlon, a Protector, Helios Krill. They need to make more Helios Krills, by the way. I'm not going to go on too long, but they should make more. An Anubis, JFO, Mark 5, Mark 4, and one of my favorite Spartans right here, Protector. I don't remember what this one's called, but I think this is a really nice figure. Mark 7, Mark 5, an Athlon, or no, actually, I think that might be Helljumper. It's an Athlon, sorry. And then an EVA. And we are done with the figures. Wow, that was a big journey. And and we've got the best part. And in my opinion, this is the best part of my collection. And you guys were to see it. So, yeah, let's go. Alright guys, this is it. This is the main part of my display. The thing that everyone who walks into my room sees. This is my named figure collection with some cooler vehicles that are my personal favorites. We have Lang, Graves, Ghost from Be Human from Halo Legends, Locke, Estrin, Miranda Keyes, Jacob Keyes, the War Master from Spartan Assault, Spartan Palmer, Spartan Davis. We have 3 Johnsons right here. So we have right there. You can see this is Halo 3, Halo CE, and then Halo 2. We have Fireteam Majestic, and that is Hoya, DeMarco, Grant, Thorn, and Madsen. There is the Wasp. There is the Mega Gabby Origins team right there. There is the Prototype from Be Human. And then there is the Forgehog. So I'll zoom out and let you guys look at that. Next we have the Covenant. And there's actually not just Covenant, there's some other stuff in here, but it's mostly Covenant. Here is 2 Arbiters. Cesarefumi. Ripamorami from Halo Wars. Here are the Prophets, and this is a really cool display in my opinion. I thought about this for a little bit. I was like, okay, that's really cool. Prophet of Truth, Regret, Mercy, and then they have 2 Honor Guards with them, which, again, Mega, please make more Honor Guards. And there's some active camo Honor Guards in the back protecting them from behind. There is Artus Venom, Tartarus, Yap Yap the Destroyer. Oh my gosh, how am I forgetting this right now? Julum Dama, the Didact, a Wraith, a vampire, and a revenant. Let's zoom out right there and get a good view of them. Here is my Banished section right here. And in it I have Halsey, Forge, Red Team, which is Douglas, Jerome, and Alice, Kinsano, a piece of cheddar cheese, aka Roland, and he's looking down at other Roland, who's with Captain Lasky. I'm not going to spoil his name, so I'm just going to say the pilot. A Cortana, Decimus, Escharum, Atriox, Hyperius, and then Levalier, which is one of my favorite elites. So, there's also Goliath, a Banshee, and a Banished anti-aircraft turret, which you guys have probably already seen. So let's go back and look at that. Here is my personal favorite for part of the collection. I mean, this is the rarest stuff that I have, and we're gonna start off with. Let's start off with Alpha 9. We have Romeo, Buck, Dare, Dutch, Mickey, and the Rookie. We're gonna skip over that. We also have Noble Team, and we're gonna start with June, George, Carter, Emil, Noble 6, and Cat. And then we also have Blue Team right there. This half of Blue Team right there. And then there's half of Osiris. Then there's the other half of Osiris, the other half of Blue Team. And those both come from the special pack. And then here is the Halo 5 Guardians SDCC exclusive, which is the craziest part of my collection. I'm super proud to have gotten that. I mean, it just is amazing. I love it. Here is the goofy part of my collection. It's just a ton of Master Chiefs. There's custom ones. There is just kind of random things. There's also Blue Team here. So right there are 2 members of Blue Team. And there are 2 other members of Blue Team in different time periods. There is Master Chief, 2 Cortanas. One of them is from the Series 5 Heroes, I believe, which is probably the rarest one. And then there is another Cortana right there. And yeah, and also there is the ship from Halo 4. I cannot remember what it's called. Now we're going to move to my over table display. Sometimes you actually get a sneak peek at this when you watch my videos because my dioramas kind of go into it a little bit. And we have the Assault on High Ground and a Hornet. There is my SDCC exclusive figure with some other figures that are just match its color scheme, and I gave them some cool custom painted weapons. Assault on High Ground is just an amazing set. And then here is the Halo 3 Warthog, and it has the Master Chief and Arbiter from that. And then here is the Halo 5 Warthog, and it has the Master Chief and Arbiter. Well, it's actually a Goshawk, but still. There is a Lumu AI, and there is the Frost Raven. And here is if you're not a Halo fan, you can still be like, okay, that looks really cool. And it is the Prophet of Truth with some honor guards. And yeah. And guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm actually going to show this to end it up. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys sticking through. And if you stuck through this, comment, I've seen it all, because I will be super impressed if anyone made it this far. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.